11. This pair of post office goers. How wholesome are this handsome pair? While sitting in his car, waiting for the post office to open after lunch, the man spotted the older woman also waiting and offered her a spin in his car to kill the time. And if you thought this story couldn't get any more adorable, the guy even FaceTimed his wife beforehand to get her consent. The answer, then, is totally wholesome. 10. This red box gift. This must be what it feels like to win the lottery, albeit on a much smaller scale. Imagine getting this disc from Redbox with this note and cash inside. Suddenly, your movie night goes from good to great, all because of a simple act of kindness from an anonymous stranger who'll never even know who received their gift. 9. This helpful stranger. When a mom's 2-year-old and 2-month-old were having simultaneous meltdowns in the middle of the supermarket, she was about ready to leave without buying anything. Until Tiffany stepped in, that is. Yes, this total stranger helped to calm down the kids while their mom shopped for the essentials. That's definitely one way to restore our faith in humanity. 8. These messages of support. There's nothing like the feeling of being appreciated for your talents. Just ask this person, who received these heartwarming notes of support after playing their ukulele on their patio. We have a feeling that they'll have a newfound bond with their neighbors after this. 7. This kind cop. After clocking off for the day, most cops would probably just go home and rest. Not this guy. Instead, he heads to the same neighborhood in North Little Rock, Arkansas, every day, where he hangs out with the kids. In fact, Tommy Norman is known all over the U.S. for his community-driven policing. He's even helped needy students to buy shoes and supplies. 6. These lawn mowing guys. Not many people would mow someone's lawn for free. But that's exactly what these guys did as part of Rodney Smith Jr.'s Raising Men Lawn Care Service, which inspires people to help out their communities by mowing the lawns of people who are unable to do it themselves. This elderly lady, for instance, couldn't afford to pay her neighbor to mow her lawn as she needed the money for medication, so the men stepped. 5. This person with a new phone number. When this grieving grandkid texted their late grandmother's phone number, they probably weren't expecting to get a response. But what came back is genuinely heartwarming, particularly the invite to continue sending texts whenever they need to. After all, the recipient could have just as easily ignored the text or even asked them not to send any more messages. Instead, they restored our faith in humanity. 4. This quick-thinking moving firm employee. Back in 2014, a group of strangers got stuck in an elevator and had to wait to be rescued. And that wasn't a huge inconvenience to begin with, until one of the older women revealed that she couldn't stand up for lengthy periods. Fortunately, college hunks removal firm employee Cesar Larios wasted no time in turning himself into a makeshift chair. 3. These generous kids. Winter is a particularly harsh time of year for the homeless, but one woman in Canada came up with a solution. With the help of her daughter and her daughter's friends, Tara Smith Atkins collected coats from locals. Then they fixed the garments to street poles in Halifax, Nova Scotia, for the homeless to pick up. And while the whole scheme may have taken a lot of effort, there's no doubt that it was worth it. 2. This anonymous bill payer. Keeping babies calm and quiet in public is rarely easy, and you can imagine how much trickier that feat is with twins. So, when an anonymous stranger paid this couple's IOP tab, it's hardly surprising to hear that the pair subsequently burst in tears. The touching message of support scrawled on the bill was just the icing on the cake. 1. This man helping an old lady. Not every picture has an elaborate backstory, some just depict spur-of-the-moment acts of kindness. Take this photo of a man assisting an elderly woman with her heavy bags on the London Underground, for instance. And it doesn't always take a grand gesture to restore someone's faith in humanity. Even a little help can mean an awful lot.